Good evening, this is George from Ireland. Here I am reporting from the Crane River Park in Twickenham, London. So if you live in West London, this may be one of the undiscovered gems for you. Anyway, the Crane River lies hard by. You can see it babbling past me. It's just a little brook. The word river might be slightly too grand for that. Anyway, it is a couple of miles from Twickenham, stretches all the way to Hounslow past Powder Mill Lane, where they used to make gunpowder in bygone centuries, and the little parks along the way, so well worth coming to stretch your legs, walk your dog and so on. Even with midwinter it's very agreeable. One thing is there's no lighting along it, so after dark people tend not to want to come here. So far as I know, nothing bad has befallen anyone who's taken a stroll here after dark. You might not feel entirely comfortable about doing that. Anyway, there are little garden allotments which I can show you in a minute, which you can hire, grow your own whatevers. No, not that thing, but vegetables perhaps. And there's some of it's left as a real wilderness, which I'll show you in a moment, which you might find agreeable. So for only a paltry sum, you can rent one of these little garden allotment things. The people probably don't want to be filmed, so I won't turn towards them until they're out of the way, the garden allotments. There we are, so it's like fruit and so on, vegetables, whatever you like, little exercise, not quite my bag. But anyway, behind me you can see that the undergrowth is very overgrown, and I like the way it's not too landscaped. It's not exactly a manicured lawn. There is a bit of green sward in the other direction, and it's almost impassable. So that makes for a very pleasant contrast, because far too much of this city is covered over in concrete. So we've got green space, and it's left to grow as nature would have it, unconquered. Okay, so I'm passing over the crane, as you can see right down there. No idea why it's got that name. Not the mechanical structure, nor indeed the bird from East Africa. Yeah, and okay, there's this delightful bench you're going to see that's hewn from a single piece of wood. Where is it behind me? Ooh, there in the distance, maybe you can't see it terribly well. And there's a playground and a sports park much further up, but I shan't keep this video on long enough to show you that. So the River Crane Park is something that's worth coming to if you live in this area. It is not the most spectacular sight in London, so if you're a tourist from abroad you might want to give it a miss and concentrate on things which are rather more eye-catching. That's enough from Twickenham for today.